डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Namaskar and good morning, friends. I am Dr. Dhaval Pandya. Welcomes you all from the Chaitanya studio of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. Friends, today we are going to learn about MBA02. Subject is research methodology. This lecture is in continuation with previous lecture. Research methodology code is MBA02C204. Block number 1. Unit number 1. And first we'll see the syllabus in this unit. Okay, starting from introduction, meaning, definition of research, then importance of scientific research, types of research, basic fundamentals in research problem, formulation of hypothesis, functions of a hypothesis. These are the design syllabus of unit number 1. In previous lecture, we could understand introduction and meaning, definition of research. In today's lecture, we will try to cover importance of scientific research and types of research. So first, starting with importance of scientific research. Friends, research is not meaningful and significant if it is not done scientifically. It is very important to understand why research needs to be scientific. First, what is science? The word science is derived from the Latin word scientia, meaning knowledge. Science refers to a systematic and organized body of knowledge in any area of inquiry that is acquired using the scientific method. Science can be grouped into two broad categories: natural science and social science. Natural science is the science of naturally occurring objects or phenomena, such as light, object, matter, such celestial bodies, or the human body. On the other hand, social science is the science of people or collections of people, such as group, firm, societies, or economic, and their individual or collective behaviors. As mentioned, these things, science is science only if it has been acquired using a scientific method. So, if research has to be scientific, it too should be carried out using a scientific method. Scientific method refers to a standardized set of techniques or building scientific knowledge, such as how to make valid observations, how to interpret results, and how to generalize those results. The scientific method must satisfy 4 characteristics. First, reliability, then precision, then falsibility, and parsimony. Starting from replicability, if the research result can be obtained only by you and not others, this research is of no help to the world. Research is purposeful only when others can uh, independently replicate a study and obtain similar or identical result. And that is why an art is an art and not a science, because no two artists can create the same drawing or same painting. Precision. Any concept must be defined so precisely that other can use those definitions to measure those concepts and test those theories. Then falsibility. A theory must be stand in a way that it can be disproven. Theories that cannot be tested or falsified are not scientific theories, and any such knowledge is not scientific knowledge. A theory that is specified in imprecise terms or those concepts are not accurately measurable, cannot be tested, and is therefore not scientific. Then parsimony. When there are multiple explanation or a phenomenon, researchers must always accept the simplest or logically most economical explanation. This concept is called parsimony, and it prevents researchers from pursuing complex theories with limited implications. A good research process should have the few characteristics: rigorous, flow relevant, approachable, and justified procedures to find answers. Second, systematic. A systematic and logical sequence of procedures is undertaken for the study. Third, it cannot be done haphazard manner. Then valid and verifiable. The conclusion must be correct and verifiable by others. Then empirical. Conclusions are based upon hard evidence gathered from information collection from real experience and observations. Then critical. Process and procedures should be able to pass critical scrutiny, must be footprint and free of any errors of drawbacks. Okay, these are the characteristics of scientific research. Now, types of research. Okay, these are the types of research. The types of research can be classified on different bases. research methodology, a step-by-step guide. Okay. Applications of an finding of the research. First is application, then objectives, then inquiry mode. Objective of the study, mode of inquiry using the conducting the study. Applications, perspective. There are two broad categories of research based uh, on the application of the findings of the research study: pure and applied research. Pure research is also uh, concerned with the development, examination, verification, and refinement of research methods, procedures, techniques, and tools that from the body of research methodology, like developing an instrument to measure the stress level in people and finding the best way of meaning people's attitude. The knowledge products through pure research is sought in order to add the existing body of knowledge. Applied research involves the research techniques, procedures, and methods of collection of information about various aspects of situation, issue, problem, or phenomenon so that the information gathered can be used in their ways, such as for policy formulation, administration, and enhancement of understanding of a phenomenon. Objective perspective, based on the objectives of undertaking the research study, it can be classified as exploratory and conclusive, where conclusive includes descriptive, explanatory, and correlational research. Descriptive study attempts to describe a situation, problem, phenomenon, or describe an existing situation or characteristics, like attitude of employee towards management, living conditions of a community, or existing rates of unemployment in the region. The correlation study establishes a relationship or association between two or more aspects of a situation, like what is the influence of advertising and sales on sales, what is the relationship between employee stress and employee performance. Explanatory research clarify the why and how of the relationship between two aspects, like why does stress result in heart attack. Explanatory research is undertaken with the objective to either explore an unknown or lesser known domain or assess the possibilities of undertaking a research in a domain. Why are also used? They are also used to develop hypotheses, develop and test instruments, and refine refine procedures and tools. So these are the in nutshell the types of research: application, pure research, applied research, objective, descriptive research, explanatory research, correlation research, and explanatory research. At the same time, inquiry mode. We understood. Okay, with this note, we conclude our lecture. What kind of question can be asked? First question can be asked is, what is the meaning of research? And second is, define types of research in detail. So these two questions can be asked from this lecture. With this note, we conclude today's lecture. We'll meet in next lecture. Till then, goodbye and take care. Thank you very much.